Page 114 of this book says, a frustrated mother was once asked whether or not she would have children if she had to do it over again. Yes, she replied, but not the same ones. I think there are moments when almost any mom would be tempted to give that answer. There are times when our children, as wonderful as they are, can test our patience. They do it in any number of ways, of course, but I would have to say that when my kids were younger, it wasn't their natural weaknesses I found most trying. It was negative attitudes. There are few things more aggravating to us as parents than complaining. Ungrateful kids. Welcome to another episode of the Raising Royalty, a new narrative podcast with Yudi Achua. I am your host. I'm looking forward to an awesome session today. Now, how would you feel if you gave someone some money or someone asked you for assistance and you help them and the person walks away without expressing gratitude, without saying thank you? Now, I heard a story of a man who took about 3 or 4 men to a clothing store. Now, bear in mind, this man needed help. They didn't have money, and he felt that since they didn't have money, he wanted to do something nice, something good for them. Now, he gave them the opportunity to walk into the store, select any clothing they wanted. When they were done, they went to the counter. He pays for the outfits, and the next thing they did shocked them. They turned around, walked out of the store with their clothing without even saying the 2-letter words, thank you. Now, nobody likes to offer assistance to an ungrateful person. I don't know about you, but I don't. No one likes to associate with a person who has an entitlement mentality. Now, in our world today, it's so easy to see people who find it hard to say thank you. And then the question is it something that we could trace back to the family unit? Is it something, or could it be possible that we have omitted teaching our kids how to say thank you? I came across an amazing write-up on gratitude by Joyce, Meyer, from the book entitled The Confident Mom. I'm actually reading this book again, maybe for the second or the third time. And I would recommend if you're a mother, if you're a parent, I know the title says The Confident Mom, but if you are a parent, not only a mom, daddies as well, this is a good read. It's full of wisdom. Now, I have this book today because I came across something on gratitude from this book that I want to read with you. I'm sure it's going to be a blessing. It's something that we should be able to learn and then make some adjustments. Page 114 of this book says, a frustrated mother was once asked whether or not she would have children if she had to do it over again. Yes, she replied, but not the same ones. I think there are moments when almost any mom would be tempted to give that answer. There are times when our children, as wonderful as they are, can test our patience. They do it in any number of ways, of course, but I would have to say that when my kids were younger, it wasn't their natural weaknesses I found most trying. It was negative attitudes. There are few things more aggravating to us as parents than complaining. Ungrateful kids. After all, we pour our lives into them, we love them, pray for them, feed them, clothe them, school them, and do everything else we possibly can to bless them. All we really want in return is for them to be happy and grateful. So when they grumble about everything that's wrong with their lives and everything they don't have, it grieves our heart. As parents, we want to be appreciated. I don't know about you, but I actually want to be appreciated. We don't like it when our children have negative attitudes, but is it possible they inherited them from us? Is it possible that we are seeing a mirror image of our own behavior? Let me pause here, because there are times that you find parents who find it difficult to say thank you. And when you see their children, they are no different, because we can't produce who we are not. Okay, let me continue. As parents, we should strive to be good examples to our children in all things, and that certainly includes having a good, positive, and grateful attitude. We cannot expect our children not to complain if they hear us complaining. Now, this right here just sums up everything about gratitude. If we are grateful, it's easy to attract more blessings. An ungrateful person, if you're ungrateful, how do you expect to be blessed? So I'm going to leave you with action steps. I don't want to delve into this more, because I believe that this should sum up what we're talking about when it comes to gratitude. But action steps: model gratitude, model thanksgiving, show gratefulness as a parent. If we show gratefulness as parents, our children will learn. They will also begin to exhibit those attributes. Don't be a complainer. Have you ever met people that all day long they will whine and whine and whine, and you will almost wonder, did at least one thing go right with you today? Because they can complain and complain, whine and whine, and you're wondering, maybe the whole day was just jacked up. Nothing good happened, So quit complaining. Don't be a complainer as a parent. Correct your children with love. Now, because sometimes we can complain about the same kids we should be grateful for, then forgetting that there are other parents somewhere who are just praying to God, if I can have at least one child. But then the very ones God gave to us, you were so horrible. You were so bad. Can't you just do something good? We find ourselves just complaining and never even recognizing anything good with them. It's okay when our kids do something wrong to correct them. But when we correct them, let's learn to correct them with love. Lastly, make Thanksgiving a lifestyle. Now, next month is the month that we celebrate Thanksgiving in America. So we can almost take Thanksgiving to be about turkey. And we eat all the food, invite family members, and we're doing all these big ceremonies. And then over dinner, we remember to be thankful to God. But Thanksgiving is not something we should do in the month of November or the last Thursday of the month of November. It's something that we should do daily. Let's learn to make Thanksgiving a lifestyle. Wake up in the morning, be thankful that God woke you up. You drove to work, be thankful because there's someone else that is driving to work. They probably never even made it to their destination. You're only able to afford a meal or 2 meals. Be grateful and thankful to God, because there's somebody somewhere that would wish that they could have had just one meal, at least one meal for the day. So let's make Thanksgiving, and lifestyle. If we as parents make this adjustment and we practice these 4 things, I'm sure it will make a difference in our lives, and we will be able to not only teach our children, but model it to them. And we will be able to make a difference, one family at a time. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, share with a friend, share with a family member. I'm sure they will be grateful and thankful that you did. Well, enjoy this month of October. And as always, it's been a pleasure being with you.